the third National African Leadership Conference, Lift as You Climb, which we are hosting on December 8 and 9, 2022 in person at Hyatt Regency downtown Minneapolis and virtual via Zoom. Our website, www.africanleadershipconference.com. The event will amplify African immigrant voices and facilitate meaningful dialogue among multi-sector African immigrant leaders about our communities, challenge, opportunities, and contribution across U.S. and internationally. The event will include art performance that showcase and celebrate the rich, diverse, and beautiful artistic tradition of African cultures, about African economic development solutions. As a grassroots-based organization, AEDS help clients and small business gain access to resources that enable them to flourish economically. AEDS mission statement is build worlds within African immigrant communities. Through multiple service and programs such as lending, financial education, workforce development, credit placemaking, and collaborative community efforts. AEDS offers accessible solutions for African immigrant and local communities in Minnesota. Thank you very much. If you have a question, or it's a time to ask.
Hi, Anna Orr here on behalf of Baromi 11. Can you talk to us a little bit about the mission of the National African Immigrant Leadership Conference this year?
Thank you very much, Oromia 11, for being here, and all other media outlets for being here. The mission of the National African Leadership Conference is as earlier indicated, as to lift as you climb, which is the theme that we carry out throughout the past 3 years, and to bring diverse African immigrant regionally and nationally to learn from each other and connect, build leadership pipeline in our region and in the country.
Can you talk a little bit more in depth about some of the resources you guys are going to be offering to entrepreneurs this year with the return of this conference?
Thank you. Like we do every day, African Economic Development Solutions, we provide lending for our entrepreneur and TA, which is cultural specific technical assistance for our businesses. And also we do connect to other resources as well to support our entrepreneur, not only accessing our resources and bigger resources as well, and connect to leaders.
And then lastly, can you provide us with the social media handle and/or registration link for people that are interested in connecting with the organization?
Thank you. People can register at www.africanleadershipconference.com, or our AEDS phone number is 646-9411, or they can connect us through our website as well, and phone number, and in person at 1821 University Avenue, suite number S125, St. Paul, Minnesota 55104.
Thank you so much.
Okay, hi, my name is Collins, African Talk. My question to you would be, what has been the success story for the past 2 years since the conference has been organized, and what would be the highlight of this year's conference that will make it different from the previous ones?
Thank you, Colin. The success story of National African Leadership Conferences was able to bring a dialogue among African immigrants, and start the merging of one of the best success stories, the discussion about the coalition building among African immigrants nationally. So now that dialogue is leading us to more engagement in building African Coalition of African Immigrants. And for this year, we are bringing our finest, the Pan-Africanist Dr. Professor P.L.O. Lumumba from Kenya. He's coming on December 8 and 9, and he is one of our keynote speakers. So we invite everyone to register today, as we have early bird, which means highly discounted. Everyone is invited to attend.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you, Colin.
Malik, Tempo Afric TV. As like an African organization in the Twin City, what are we expecting for that conference?
As African immigrant, we are really excited to bring diverse African immigrants from all East, West, and South and Central. And we expect African immigrants from all over to come at this conference and network, build a network of our African leaders, and then build a relationship and learn from each other. That is the intent of this conference, where network is our asset. So we have a lot of African immigrants across the US, and bringing that and creating that space is a crucial. That is this space. This is outer space, the space where we discuss and talk about issues that matter to us.
The conference is two-day conference, right?
Yes, 2-day conference.
So let's talk, I mean, what's going on in the conference? Like, I mean, what are you expecting in the 2 days?
Oh, thank you. The conference in person, we have downtown Hyatt Regency in downtown Minneapolis, and the date is December 8 and 9, and also we do virtual. During those 2 days, we will have 12 sessions, different sessions, including business development, lending, alternative finance, youth leadership, and technology, and also public policy, and a lot of other 12 sessions. So people will attend the session that they are more attracted, and we encourage people to attend all of the sessions. And we have morning session, afternoon session, and also we do private dinner on December 8th at 6 p.m. So it's on our website, which is at www.africanleadershipconference.com to sign up for private dinner with Professor P.L.O. Lumumba. In any activity of African economic development such we do as an art-informed organization, we do performance. You will see a performance in between the sessions that you will see West and East African cultural dances and entertainment to inject the artistic performance, showcase African culture at the conference. And at any event that we do, we always use art as a catalyst for economic development solution activity. But art is the way of African life. So we inject art at the conference and any activity that we do.
You're going to talk about a little about AEDS, what AEDS does, and not only this conference, AEDS does a lot of things. So maybe talk a little bit about that.
Thank you, Tajuddin. African Economic Development Solution, we do business development activity, which include business development training program, which is 12 weeks of training that for startup or expanding businesses that our business development team has been doing for quite a long time. And also we do a cultural specific technical assistant that is the backbone of our business development, because culture does matter. Culture does matter. So our staff, 100% our staff are African immigrants. They reflect the community that we serve. They speak, combined we speak more than 7 languages. And we are proud to see the diversity of our African immigrant team, African economic development team, that very diverse And also they do different activities from training to lending to TA and community organizing. So we do lending. We are a CDFI lender for those small business, startup business up to $25,000. We for expanding business up to $100,000. And of course, we do credit building for those who businesses don't have credit. We provide credit building, a loan, and we coach so they can build their credit. We do financial and home ownership education as well. And the other is workforce and credit placemaking. Credit placemaking is the intersection of art and culture for economic development strategy. Through that, we do African Little Africa Fest every year, you know, in St. Paul, and that is been growing over the year. So that's what we do. We do National Africa Leadership Conference, and this is our third. The past 2 years we did virtual because of COVID-19, and this year we are doing hybrid, both in person and virtual, and in person at downtown Minneapolis Hyatt Regency, and virtual through Zoom. And we are really excited about being in person again. Being in person again is the most important to reconnect with our African immigrant, and being in person with fellow African immigrant and the friend of African immigrant, and to learn and connect, build a power. When people come together, when African immigrants come together, we build a power of voice, the voice that we deserve as African immigrants. Thank you, Dr.
Reggie.
Hi, Reggie.
Hi, how are you? I'm here representing Voices Magazine, and we talk about sustainability a lot. And what my question to you is, what is investment in the youth look like, that next generation, in order for us to continue our movement and all the great things that we're doing? What does that look like for the next generation? Are there any plan with the young folks? We talk about arts, culture, we talk about dances. There's a lot of thing right now that we're doing, educating our young folks to pick up the banner when we are moving forward. So is there any plan on the youth side?
Thank you, Reggie. This is a critical and important and timely question that we as African immigrants, and also as a country in the United States, and we need to invest on our youth. Though investment in our youth is crucial for us. Part of the conference is youth leadership session that is actually, it's a main stage, one of the main stages, with intention of it's a critical important. And we have youth leadership session, which is our one of the main stage, and also with women leadership. The women leadership and youth leadership are the two main stage session at the conference, because we saw the importance of youth and the youth development. By the way, in 2020 and 2021, the youth leadership and the women leadership was the most crowded session. A lot of people attended, and we will continue doing that moving forward as well. So, you know, not only on this the conference, every single day we need to invest in our youth because they are our future, and we have a number of our youth organizations within African immigrant communities, and I'm expecting those organizations will register and attend and send youth to attend this conference, because that session is for them. That not only that session, all the session is for our youth, because anything that we do, if we don't have the future, which is our youth, it's not sustainable. I think you use the right word, sustainability. Sustainability is based on how much we invest on our youth, not only for the conference, any program we do, any activity that we do, if use our future don't involve, is not sustainable. So that's why we need to invest, not only as African Economic Development Association, as organization, but as a country. In order for us to build sustainable and a strong country, we need to invest our youth.
قلتوا بيجين أفان رموتي سجابة دان سب ناصر أوروبيا لبنرا كايون كونفرنسي كيساني كون مالي أوانجل إجلكم
كايون با إغالتومي برناسين أوروبيا لبنرا كايون National African Leadership Conference كوني أمة أفريقيا مقالة مينيسوتا سيدا مينيسوتا أو يكون United States كيسا جراني ولفداني ولرابرتشو أكدن دان غورو and leadership pipeline is a building guru as a jajabesu namonni walbarate hinjire namonni barumsa adadda walrabaracho sector different sector adadda including in policy area, youth leadership seshini adadda kan keessatti namonni Africa walitti dhufee walrabaracho والبراتشو والرابراتشو أكدن دغلو.
قبل المفاكية ولك كونفرنسين كن وقوت لما في أدانجتي تري سببني أدانجتي في مالين.
إيجالهم إيجا في غاري غافتة National African Leadership Conference ini durani kakopai in person jechoni kaaman walgeredi akka adem famuture COVID 2020 ti gara virtually 100% virtuality PVT gonejo 2020 fi 2021 ti virtually onti gone fi mali fi iben aman COVID zani fi gara virtually debi
قالت تقول لك تكافين كي ولي قالت والجهي مدة سديد يا سجل قوتا كنا كنفاجر كناف نام سيسين حواساف والجهي كنا لا تسيق أبدا يمكن كونفرنسي كنا لا تسيق أبدا يوجد.
Oh, ba egalatoom wanti nama ummata kenna hundaafu dhaamsi guddaan qabnuu fi namoonni National African Leadership Conference karaa irratti registerii godhanii akka hirmaatani maaliif nu wanti ummata kenna wali fidaaruu fi ummata Afrikaa akka biyya kana keessa jirullee biyya adda addaa keessa jirullee walitti dhufee network jechuun ummanni tokko yoo baay'ee wal ga'ee wal beekee powering achi keessa jira. Kanaafi namoonni barumsa qofa illee oduu hin taane the power building achi keessa waan jiraatu fi walitti dhufaniiti akka kanarraa hirmaatanii registerii adhuma registerii akka registerii godhuuf www.africanleadershipconference.com irratti adha early bird qabna jechuun highly discounted. Amma tana deemaa jira kanaafi daddafanii adhuma akka registerii godhan dhaama fayyaatan. Thank you very much, all media, for coming here, and we really appreciate our African immigrant media being here, and thank you so much. I'll look forward to seeing you at the conference.
Thank you.
And you can have a copy of this press release.
Okay.